morning, my friends. It's not often that I say good morning for a live. I am not a morning live type of girl. I'm not a morning person in general. I know this is kind of pushing it. It's 11 o'clock. It's almost lunchtime, but it's still early for me to be up and functioning for video anyway. I'm up and functioning at this time, but I typically, so a little behind the scenes here, I typically start my day about 11 o'clock. So, I start my day earlier, but it entails I get up, I usually read a little bit in bed with the pup, and then I'll get up, I take her for a walk, then I come home, I take a shower, then I make breakfast, which is usually, by the time I'm done with that, it's usually about 10 o'clock, so I sit down on the couch, I eat my breakfast, I watch Let's Make a Deal, because it's my favorite, and then once that's over, that's when I head to my office. So I'm usually starting work at 11 o'clock. So I guess, if I've got to start at a time, it's not too bad. I'm usually in my office by this point, normally anyway, but I'm not usually live yet. So thank you so much for joining me. I don't know how many we'll have at this new time. I posted the reminder a little bit earlier, but it was with my pup. I had my little story with my pup, so I don't know if you all saw it, but I'm going to go live a little bit earlier today because I'm actually going into work at noon, so I'm working a longer day today, so I just wanted to make sure I got this done before I went to job number 2 for the day. So I'm going to play a little bit again with the what's it called? Sophisticated Sled. I was going to try something new. We have some other online exclusives that are in the store that are holiday themed. I'm going with the holiday theme this month, if you hadn't noticed, Christmas in July. But I just love this stamp set, and many of you were able to snag it with free shipping the last couple of days. So I figured you wouldn't mind having another idea for it. I'm still going to try and do something a little bit simpler. I don't know how simple that will end up being, but my mission is to try and make some easy cards with this one because I keep going over the top with them. So let's go ahead and switch this around and we'll get started because, as I said, I need to get moving today. I did do some prep work a little bit. I don't really have a complete idea of what I'm going to do, but I did kind of start with some things just so that it'll go a little bit faster, I hope, because I do need to get to work today. So I'm going to start with Garden Green for my base. If you're watching live, go ahead and let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. What's the weather like? Today is actually overcast. I'll show you again what we're working with. So this is the Sophisticated Sled bundle, and I love, love, love it. And regardless of Nate saying I need to pick easy projects to do with this one for our Christmas cards, I keep coming up with really, really fun ones. So let me show you just a couple of the ones we've done the last 2 weeks. So we did this one first. This was a video I did last week, and then this one I did for Thursday Throwdown last week as well. So love playing with this one. It's just so much fun. So I actually paired this because I don't really have any Christmas paper yet, even though there is some Christmas paper in the online exclusives. I had some of this, which is actually from the To Market collection from the annual catalog, and there's a couple of different green patterns, so this one works really nicely with that, but I thought that I would kind of mount that onto white because I wanted it to be white on the base. And then this funny story, I actually had the idea for this, for part of this, as I was drifting off to sleep the other day. I was like, oh, maybe if I do some stamping in the background, maybe that will be simple enough for this card or for this bundle. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to start with this, and then that's going to get layered onto here. But my thought was to take a piece of crumb cake. So I have a 3x4 piece of crumb cake, and I'm going to do crumb cake on crumb cake, one of my favorites. Hi, Stephanie. And then I'm going to take the little sled, and my idea was to sort of stamp this sideways. And again, it just kind of, I have no idea what it will look like, but I thought I would stamp it sideways on the cardstock like this. We'll stamp off a little. I don't know if I like it stamped off. I actually stamped full strength earlier, so I might go back to that one if I don't like this, but we'll see. And then, yeah, see, it's really, really light. I'm gonna flip it over. Haha, I did it like this earlier, and I like that better, I think. Ta-da! So see, I did do a little print work. I thought maybe I'd want it a little bit lighter because my idea is to let me show you. So I actually had die cut the little sled piece for a different card a while back, and you'll notice you get all of these little pieces here. And I was like, oh, this piece right here is going to be perfect for a sentiment. So I'm actually going to pull that out, and I'm going to stamp that with the crumb cake. I'm going to use the Let It Snow. I think that will be appropriate. This stamp set is so much fun to play with. I can't stop. I really can't. It's just super fun. All right, so I'm going to do Let It Snow kind of off to the side here. Hopefully I got that straight. I did. And I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of pull it off to the side because as much as I say like, oh, this is going to be super simple, right? I was going to leave it just like this. But then I put together the little skates. Like, how cute is this, right? So I was thinking I could kind of layer that on there maybe and put that up on top, and maybe that would be my simple, right? That's simple. Kind of. It's all fine. It's cute. I can't help it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and attach this one here. Kind of like nestling that sentiment. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of regular adhesive here. And we'll layer these on top of each other like that. And then I'm going to do some dimensionals. But first, before I do that, I'm thinking, I don't know, I think I want to put this on another white layer. So let me see if I have a piece of white that I can cut down. So this was 3 by 4. So I think I'm going to do 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 for that. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So again, we're not really doing super simple, but it's just so fun. And you know what? If I keep making one card every week for the rest of the year, or at least until December, I'll have a good start on all those cards I need, right? All right, so I think I'm going to layer, actually, let me just double check. I think I'm going to layer these together like that. I don't know. Do you think it needs the white or not? With the white or without the white? And then we're going to put this on top with some, I think with some twine underneath is my plan. I'm going to pop this one up. So maybe that will make it too much white. Maybe I should do on green. But I don't really like tan on green for some reason. So I think I'm just going to leave it. You guys, all right, you guys are all saying with. All right, so we'll do with. I'm going to go with you guys. I was kind of leaning towards not, but you guys win. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do this. And I think I'm just going to tape this down. I was going to see if I was going to put any ribbon or anything on it, but I'm not. So I think I'm going to do a little ribbon nest on the front under the skates. So we'll do that. I'm going to pop this one up. So grab some dimensionals like that. And now, for some reason, this piece is all funky. Let me just trim that off. There we go. Put that down. like that. And then I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals as well. Like that. And then I'll just grab some little edge piece here so I can add some there. One more piece here. There we go. Should have cut that. I tore it and it like just ended up being like a little tiny piece. Sorry. Oh, before I attach this, I wanted to perhaps put some twine under there. I have a lot of tan, but I don't know that I have any white. I feel like it should be something to offset it. I don't think I have any white left. I used all my white for the paper share. Let's see what else I got. I restocked my Wink Estella. I have gray, but I don't really think that will work either. What about a little gold? How about that? We'll use some more of the golds. It's a little harder, a little trickier to do a nest with gold, but we'll see what we can do here. So I'm just going to use those dimensionals underneath here to hold this ribbon in place and just loop it a couple times like that. I don't know, that might be excessive, we'll see. Let me trim this down. I love the gold with it though. I kind of wish it was, hold on, I want it to be more this way. Like that. There we go. I wanted it to be more like that. And then the Let It Snow will be there. I think I need to put some more dimensionals though, because now it doesn't want to stick. So I'm just going to put a couple like right over the ribbon too, just so it will hold it in place nicely. Okay, so now we can put this on here like that. I think, hold on, this little ice skate here is kind of popping up over here. So I'm going to put that there. There. It's thick ribbon, but we'll get it stuck. There we go. Cute. I like it. And then we just need to do a little bit, I think I'm going to have to fuss with that a little bit because it's kind of popping up a little bit. Just see, adding all the dimension here. There. All right, so we got that, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab the Festive Pearls again. And, all right, let's grab take your pick tool, and we'll just add some gold there to pull in the gold from the ribbon. And then, because I did restock my Wink of Stella, let's just add a little bit of glitz to the skates too. I'm totally not following Nate's rules and trying to make these simple, but they're just so fun. I'm having fun. All right, there you go. There's my third card with this project, and still probably a little too fussy, but I like it. So there you have your cute little ice skates, little golds embellishing, right? And then we have the two others that I've done. Which one do you guys like the best? What's one's favorite? A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. left to right. What do you guys think? I don't know. I love them all, actually. I kind of still love the blue one because I think blue is my favorite, because blue is my favorite color. But I do really love these two, too. I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. It's like picking a favorite child. So there you go. Make sure you're on my email list, because I will send you the PDF tutorial for this next week. I sent this one out to you this week. So if you're on my list, you'll get that PDF tutorial on Tuesday. So you'll be able to recreate the card if you so choose, or you can use it with some other product that you already own too. So if you have any questions, feel free to pop those below. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining me a little bit early today. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you all next week. Bye for now.